Johnson was available, and Johnson has been traded to the Panthers. Now, again, it's not official until after 4 o'clock Eastern today, unless something goes haywire, and that rarely happens when we have heard that the deal is going to be done, and it's just a matter of waiting until the time comes to make trades. Trades can be made as of 4:01 p.m. Eastern today. Diontae Johnson goes to the Panthers. Donte Jackson goes from Carolina to Pittsburgh. They swap 6th and 7th round picks. The Steelers getting the 6 from Carolina getting the 7 from Pittsburgh, and Diontae Johnson now off the books for the Pittsburgh Steelers at a time when, look, a lot of fans were ready to move on. The Steelers have shown they know how to draft and develop young receivers. This was a $10 million salary that they decided to dump. And the cap charge of $5.8 million that the Steelers take is more than Kenny Pickett and Russell Wilson will take up combined in cap space this year, which just makes all these other moves just uncanny. $5 million, as we said the other day, for Pickett and Wilson. $5.8 million to offload Diontae Johnson.
Yeah. I mean, I think both teams got what they wanted, right? I think that's the first thing. You look at the Carolina Panthers, they need another proven for sure commodity at the wide receiver position other than Adam Thielen, who we know is coming towards the end of his career there. So now they don't have to worry about, we got to draft a guy, and I hope we can develop him. He can help us out. They got a guy that they know has been there, done that, right, and fits how they want to play. So that's good for them, definitely. The Steelers had a need at corner. There's no doubt about that. You look at the corner position. Yeah, they got Joey Porter Jr., right? Levi Wallace, I believe, is still there. He might even be a free agent. I could be off about that. But either way, there's not a lot of names at that corner group in Pittsburgh where you go, oh, wow, yeah, he's played. Oh, he's good, right? Donte Jackson was going to get released, it sounded like, there in Carolina. And now he's found a home, and I think he's found a place that he's going to be on the field instantly. But I think the big thing is Pittsburgh with Diontae Johnson, right, Mike? I mean, this is where I would think here is contract year, right? Guy who's been a little bit of a pain in the butt, like the last few years for sure. Do we really want to go into the contract year dealing with Diontae Johnson and what he might say, and he didn't catch enough footballs, and he might, pout on the sidelines or not block for the running back as he's running into the end zone because he's mad and all that? I think they probably looked at it like that and said, man, the hell with dealing with all that. And we are the Steelers, to your point, and we know how to draft and develop wide receivers better than anybody in the sport. And, yeah, I would expect them to dive into the draft, and they probably have some guys on their roster that are not household names yet that they feel like are better than we all realize, and they'll go from there.
Well, it's almost as if they knew they had two guys who would present challenges to them in Diontae Johnson and George Pickens. And which one are we going to try
to salvage
to get
here.
Pointed in the right direction? Which one are we going to work on to try to get him to mature and develop? Because if you can get through to George Pickens and if you can get him pointed in the right direction, he's got the potential to be better than he's been for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We've seen it. We saw it when Mason Rudolph was airing it out to him late last year, and we'll see it when Russell Wilson rolls out, stops, and launches a missile 50 yards down the field for Pickens to go catch. We'll see that in 2024 in Pittsburgh. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.